Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. As y'all know, yesterday I made a video saying we need to go above 19.28, okay? Go back to the video from yesterday if you didn't watch it, okay? I said 19.28. If LYFT could go above 19.28, we were going to do what I just told you guys. I was going to sell at least $60 to $90 profit is what I was looking at, okay? I just sold today $85 profit, okay? After taxes, somewhat of $60 is what I'm looking at that I'm taking, I'm taking and putting in my account. First of all, I want to say, if you were in this play with me, or even if you paid attention to the video I made, congratulations, we made profit. Now we have to move on. Okay, what is the next play? What are we doing next? Honestly, for the rest of this month, all I'm doing is I'm just holding. I've kind of made my money for the month. Okay, I was aiming for at least $100 this month. As y'all can see, 85, 35, 4, 5. The RR plays. I mean, you don't want to over trade. Neither do you want to keep looking for profits, keep looking for stuff. Okay, after this, what I'm doing is I'm only buying and holding my shares that I hold in Uber. Okay, you guys have to know, when I bought that out of money call option for $430, it was a safe bet. Okay, this was my first ever options contract ever. Guys, the last time I invested was on Cash App a few months ago. I was on Cash App. I was investing with $200, $300. But what I did was I always studied these stocks. I always studied the market. I always look at resistance, support. I look at the momentum of the stock. I like looking at technical analysis. Okay, so when I see an opportunity where I can make profit for my first ever options play, okay, cool, I did that, right? If I would have held that, I would have been up significantly more, because I sold right here. Okay, I sold right here about 1915, right ish. I could have made another $100 or whatever, but I do not care about that. All I'm focused on right now is learning how to move and groove with the market. So if I still can end up on profit while learning and it's making more sense, just imagine what we're gonna do with less of an expiration and more time, more volatility on our hands. As y'all can see, I've been on a streak. Okay, and obviously we're gonna see a red day, we're gonna see bad days, but that is where your expiration really matters. You don't always win in the stock market. There's times where you're gonna take a couple losses here and there, right? Or I'm gonna be wrong about certain analysis. But the key is waiting for a re-entry, and we're gonna have the same zone again. I'm going to keep LYFT on here. A lot of people like to move on to all the other random stocks. If you got 3 stocks that you're repeating, you're recycling these 3 stocks over and over and over again, and the money's being made, you don't need to move over to a different stock. Okay, they have earnings in November. By November, this could be a $25 stock. But let me tell you guys what I'm doing again if we go under 19.50. As we can see, under 19.50 is a zone that we could potentially buy again. Look at this. 19.36. If we can break this, I need a down day. If we break this and we go back down to 1878, 1877, right? Boom, I'm going to buy again. Or even 1830-ish, right? Around here, 18 flat, under 18. That's the perfect zone. I'm going to buy another contract, and I'm going to have somewhat of the same expiration. Okay, I'm gonna have another 6 months, 8 months out, get another contract, try to make some profit from there, do the same thing again. Because around earnings, they have earnings November 5th, if I'm not mistaken, right? When they have earnings, I want to play that risk, and that can drive the stock up 5-6%. Boom, we're going to make another $80, $90 there. But I don't want to think that far ahead. I want you to focus on Uber now, okay? So we just hold your shares on Uber. I told you guys my price target on Uber is 105. That's going to put my profit to $40. And I wanted to do this by the end of this year. And we can actually do this month. It's not crazy to say we can go to $100 and break through tomorrow. If we're here overnight, I told you guys with LYFT we were going to break 19.28. What did we do? We broke 19.28. I told you guys Palantir was something you can swing trade, take up to 160. What happened with Palantir? 160. I like to get in and get out because I don't like holding for more and more money. If I see my percentage is good, honestly, I can end Uber tomorrow at 8%. That's a good percentage. I look at percentage more than I like to look at profit. There's a reason for that. good traders, disciplined traders like to do that. So lock in profits if you see a good percentage. If you want to hold to 25, I can see that happening. But what I did was just, I wanted to test the waters. I went in with $430, longer expiration. I gave the stock more time, and my profit. I needed profit from somewhere from $60 to $90, and I made $85. I think that's a good trade. I like to set my plays up longer, okay, just to give the stock time. If I get the profit I need within 2 days, boom, I'm gonna sell in 2 days. For example, Uber, 105. If I see another run up to 110, 20, 15, I might hold Uber, okay? Because I only have shares in here. I don't have a contract. I'm not controlling 100 shares. There's only 3 shares. The way I'm trading, you guys, I'm taking this as if I'm trading with 10 contracts, 5 contracts. And you can see the difference in the money when you do options. Okay, $13, $35, $4, $85. You see that big increase. That is the power of trading options. But there's also huge risk side to this. Okay, and understanding that risk is key. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't have to trade RR today, but I was testing something out. Okay, I see how that moves. I'm out of there. Okay, so just keep these things in mind. If 21 gets broken, we're gonna go to $25, guys. I mean, it's just so obvious. This stock it's on a run right now. It's on a generational run. I could have, doubled my money from this, but honestly, I had my price point set out yesterday. It came to me. $85 came to me. I didn't chase $85. You guys have to realize what I'm saying right now. I didn't chase profit. The profit came to me. I woke up. I looked at it. Okay, 19.28 is going to get crossed. Boom. So to be able to look at these prices, know when to buy, know when to sell, know that, okay, I don't want to play more of I don't want to go into Fed cuts because I don't know what they're going to do. They're most likely going to cut it, right? 9 times out of 10, they're going to cut it. But I don't want to hold it till then. Okay, you get that gut feeling, just get out. I only did this because I wanted $85. I told you guys, 16 to 90. I don't care if this goes to 300. I do not care, right? Discipline is key. I'm still holding Uber, still holding NVIDIA. We're going to make some more money this week. Potentially, I want to see Uber above $100 by the end of this week. 102, I think 102. And as soon as we go to 102, 105, 108, 110, the party has begun, right? Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Mr.BuyTheDip.